G'day everybody, welcome back to Sandrock. I'm just here with Nemo, where we left off in the previous episode. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, in the previous episode, quite a few things happened at Fang's place. He had, would we call it an argument? I guess it was a bit of an argument with one of his patients. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't really turn out that well for Fang. I mean, we managed to help him. The patient's hopefully happy now. But I think Fang has sort of gone away and sort of started having a think about his current situation with him not being able to talk and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen next. But as usual, in the last few episodes, we have been sort of speeding through stuff, and we'll likely be speeding through a few things until we get to quote-unquote juicier parts of the gameplay. So yeah, that's what we'll do in this episode as well. Let's just see if we can top up on certain things that people might want. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else we want to do. It is getting a little later in the day, so we could potentially, you know, have a sleep very soon. There's suspiciously a lot of poos there in the chook enclosure, so I wonder if Rosie's around and if we need to rehire her. I think I mentioned that we might need to rehire her in the previous episode. But anyway, let's double check again tomorrow. If the poos aren't cleaned up by tomorrow morning, I reckon they'll probably have a bit of a problem growing and laying eggs, so we might need to clean that up. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Let's have a sleep now. Your barn is pretty dirty. Might be time to clean up. Okay. We definitely have an issue with Rosie not doing stuff for us. I think we'll head into town and we'll see if we can find Rosie and rehire her. Might also do some commissions since we are heading into town. Ooh, okay. 3 of these things. I might as well get that immediately started while I decide on some of the other commissions that I want to do. Industrial machine tools. Yes, let's assemble 3 of these things. Oh no, okay. We've ran out of gravity motors from the mole cave abandoned ruins. Okay then, well, we're gonna have to fix that. Well, I know what I'm doing today. Alright, let me just pick out a few commissions and then we'll do this and we'll have a chat with Rosie. And then, yeah, I'll get these commissions done. We'll, again, fly through some of these days. For you guys, anyway, I'll probably be out there at the Mole Cave ruins just looking for gravity motors now. And trying my best to stock up on those. Yeah. I guess, do we really use gravity motors that often? I suppose if we've been doing a lot of these commissions for Wei particularly, where he wants like these machines made, I think we'd probably end up using quite a bit. Several old photos here. It looks to be Hugo and his wife who passed away years ago. They seem to be happy. It's hard to see her as anything but full of life. Was that here? No. Okay, Heidi's bookshelf. It has a few books on architecture and a charming statue. There's a book here called Introduction to Decorative Architecture. It's signed by Heidi's master, Werner. Yeah, I'm not sure if we've actually inspected a lot of the stuff here. There are many imaginative paintings here. They bring together a gritty realism with some elements of fantasy. They are clearly done by Heidi's hand. Okay, a bit of an artist. I suppose you have to be some kind of an artist. Oh yeah, here. Hugo and his departed wife. Okay, and I think we've seen that picture before. We've got a young Coop in that one. A beautifully crafted grand piano. It has a mellow timbre and is perfectly tuned. The photo of Vivi is inspiring. This strewn piano score seems to have been discarded in a fit of frustration. Maybe one of the works that he's trying to do together with Cooper. I think we've seen most of the stuff down here though. Alright, yeah, that was kind of interesting. I keep forgetting that there's probably a few rooms that we haven't been into because our relationship, you know, throughout the series has been developing with various people, and at this point in the game, I think there's might be one or two people who we still haven't, you know, completely developed our relationship with, therefore potentially not be able to sort of go into their rooms to inspect stuff. But yeah, it's really nice how you can sort of learn a little bit more about the various characters in this game by taking a look at, you know, personal belongings and photos and stuff like that. It's a really cool touch. Alright, Hugo, I've got some of your stuff here.
Thank you.
Now the big problem is finding Rosie. Oh, there she is. So near Amira's place. Let's go this way. Ah, Rosie, that slacker. What are we gonna do? I wish we didn't have to just like rehire her every so often. Just, yes, we will permanently hire you for the rest of your life. Or in her case, oh my god, she's like managed to transport herself so quickly to the other side. I guess she does move a little bit quicker than everyone else in town. I could be riding Merle or our other mount, Red, to try and get around a little bit faster. But I don't know, there's something about walking around in town that I quite like, rather than sort of just like hooning around on horseback. Yes, let's hire. Fantastic. Alright, so all those poos should be cleaned up. I think we'll cut here until we get to something a little bit more interesting. So I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, so I've skipped the rest of the previous day. So this is just pretty much the next day. I did get quite a few more of those gravity motors, so as you can see I've got 13 there to use for Way's crafting request. Unfortunately, we didn't really manage to do the commission yesterday, so we can't really make extra money, but that's okay. It's not like we really need it anyway. But yeah, we'll get all of that processing, and yeah, we've still got a few more gravity motors to go. Hopefully we don't run out like super quickly. But I do have some good news, everyone. I am officially level 70 now, which means that we can start using our better weapons, right? So we'll definitely do that when we get the chance. And in fact, I think it's time for us to challenge the, I guess the ruins, the lab, and to actually, you know, seriously consider trying to get to the final wave with all of our meds and, you know, other things that are going to give us buffs and stuff. So that's the plan for today, I reckon, because I don't think there's anything going on in town. So we can complete some of these commissions, and then we'll be off to, well, firstly fetch Logan, obviously, and hopefully we can do a decent job at getting towards the final wave. I'm not, you know, confident that we'll actually get there, but at least with a new weapon, being level 70, strategizing, I think we should be able to, you know, get close. And if we do manage to pass, then even better. Any recipes for me, Mabel? I seem to have cooked up a tasty new treat, pizza, on accident. Cooper tells me it's delicious. How about I teach you how to make it? Spend 30 golds. Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised we haven't learned how to make pizza by now. So, very good. We do have plenty of flour and all that sort of stuff as well, so, you know, I assume that's what it's gonna need. Way. Got your commission right here, my friend. And who else needs commissions? I think Chi, if I'm not mistaken, and then maybe Avio. We'll do Avio last because we do need to try and find Logan around that area as well. He could perhaps maybe just be out in the desert as usual.
Thank you.
That seems to be his natural habitat. Bird just seems to be preaching to no one there. I feel a little bit bad for him. Alright, with Justice being here, I might actually very quickly give him this thing that I could give him Ngulu. I know he likes Ngulu, but I'm gonna give him this spear. Oh, hang on. No, I can't. I guess maybe it's too unique. That's why I can't give it to him. But I did pick up a unique spear while I was looking for those motors, but that's okay. Yeah, I was gonna give him this, Polar Dawn. But I guess that's not possible. I'll just give him this then.
Ah, thanks so.
Nice, 17. He definitely likes that. Avio. Here's your fish. And now off to find Logan. Oh, here's just here. Logan, follow me, my friend. Let's see if we can tackle the ruined lab. Oh yes, that's right. I need a Yakmal station. My bad. So hopefully we do well. I will prepare our medicine and the iron muscle soup and stuff as well. And we'll really try and use some of our consumables this time. Even our ammo, because I haven't really been using that in a lot of the recent fights because, well, I haven't really been taking them too seriously. Let's prepare now. We need iron muscle soup and like the thing is with these, I have no idea how long it lasts. Like, is this permanently going to increase our health points by 30% for the entire day? Oh, okay, right. Plus 60% if we've lost health. I see. Okay, right. Well, we only have 7. Maybe I can use Fang Special. If we really need to. I think maybe I'll switch out the pistol for strong medicine because we've got plenty of strong medicine and we can just use that up as much as possible. But yeah, we'll try and use the Fang Special first. Oh yes, and our new weapon, that's what we were sort of working towards. So this is it. Again, it is like a two-handed sword, I suppose. Okay, so this is very heavy compared to the ninja sword. I'm not sure if it's going to be as good. It is going to be doing decent damage though, 573 as opposed to 399. So damage-wise, yeah, it's up there. Alright, let's give it a go. So 75 is the minimum requirement though, but I reckon with our new weapon, and plus our level being 70, we should be able to do relatively well. Ooh, and let me just double check here. Yeah, this increases our damage output as well, so Iron Muscle Soup we should use immediately. We've got the cannon. Yeah, we shouldn't use the cannon until we cross paths with a boss or something. So what I might do is I might actually chuck the ninja sword here. We'll still use the same strategy as before, trying to group some of these guys together. And I think what we'll do is once they do get close enough, we'll switch to the other sword. But for now, this is probably doing us some really good damage from afar and doing really well for us, basically. But if it does become a close quarters fight, we've got a weapon for it, you know? Okay. I think maybe what we need to do is take out anything that's doing damage to us from afar. Anyone who's attacking using projectiles. So those seahorses, I think we need to try and take out as quick as possible. Maybe I should be luring these guys into the train tracks. Let me try and use the cannon this time on the Plier Imp. Alright, what a fight. That was messy. Messy as hell. I wonder if it's still better to just use the ninja sword here. I guess my biggest worry at the moment is whether or not we actually have enough time to complete the entire run. So defeating the enemies isn't just the only thing, defeating them quickly, ow, is what we really want to try and do. Use a lot of medicine there. Yeah, these guys are so spongy, it's ridiculous. My goodness. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're really gonna be able to go through this wave here with only a minute and a little bit. A lot of enemies to get through. Oh my god, alright. They've done so much damage. Oh, damn it. Okay. Didn't see our health there. Alright, alright. Well, let's go back to the entrance and, yeah, reverse time, obviously. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Despite us having the new weapon as well. So, I don't know how I feel about Ignis Draconis. Perhaps, I mean, it is doing a bit of damage, but it's so slow still. And maybe the ninja sword is still better provided we're at the minimum level requirement, which is 75, to, you know, actually enter and actually be able to do the entire run. Pretty much similar to the situation that we were in, you know, when we had, I suppose, the previous tier, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we'll probably come back when we're at level 75 and see how we go. Anyway, guys, gonna do a little bit more cutting here, and I'll see you guys when there's a little bit more interesting stuff happening. So, I'll see you soon.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, pretty bird. Who's a pretty bird?
Okay, looks like we've got something going on today. So it's been, I guess, 2 or 3 days since we had that event with Fang's customer, who was a little bit upset. And yeah, X is out here in front of our workshop.
Why don't you talk, kid?
You need to express yourself. Wanna help Fang? Wanna help Fang?
Idea.
An idea to help Fang? Maybe you can give us a little info on why doesn't Fang speak?
Worthless. I'll never call you my brother. Keep your mouth shut.
Brother? Okay.
Ma, are you okay?
We didn't know that he had a brother. Does he have a brother?
I won't be around forever. Remember the good times, honey.
All alone. Help Fang. He can talk.
He can talk. Okay, right.
That boy needs to learn. Idea. Follow.
Follow me.
Oh, okay. Remember the good times. I guess we're needing to follow, sorry, I was about to say Fang. Follow X to somewhere. This better be a good idea, because Fang's been through a lot, you know, with Avio in his silly plan. But I'm hoping this is something very thoughtful, and maybe it'll help bring him out of his shell. We just passed Azzy there.
Walk. Gimme.
I told you, Bird Brain. You can't win if you don't play.
Honey, I just need it for a second. I'll give it right back.
It doesn't work like that. I can't just be giving out prizes. It defeats the entire purpose of my patented Golden Goose non-fungible game token exchange system.
It doesn't work like that. Defeats the entire purpose.
Poipus.
Hey, stop it, X. I don't sound like that. Do I? Help me out here.
I guess she does have like that sort of New York, Brooklyn accent a little bit. Look, I've never been to New York, so I don't know exactly, but I've heard enough of the accent through, you know, watching TV and stuff. What's special about this book?
The bird really wants this new book I got in. But if I give away a prize to him, I'll have to start giving them out to everybody. I'll be broker than all the relics in them ruins you're always diving into.
Aw, but don't you have Katori World bringing in quite a bit of cash at the moment?
Bad birdie. Maggie, good book.
I run a game center, not a library. I ain't giving it to you.
Read it again, Ma.
Okay, but it's the last time.
What's he even talking about? Look, if you really want it, then you're going to have to find someone to win it for you, fair and square. Or grow some thumbs and win it yourself. Make fun of me, will ya, bird brain?
Birdie, help!
Good bird. I believe in you. You can do it.
See, there you go. They'll help you win the book, won't you? That'll get you to shut your beak for a while, eh? Thanks. You're a lifesaver. You know where my exchange counter is, I hope.
Good bird.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's a matter of winning enough tokens to then, like, buy this book or whatever. Oh, hang on. I might actually already have it. The Eagle in the Valley. Interesting. Do I have it on me right now? Is the question, because if I do, I would like to read it before we actually give it to Fang. So I would like to know what's so special about this book. Cooking Master, Gungam X, got too many of those. We still have Ginger's Diary. Where else do we keep books? Can I perhaps maybe buy it again to save us a little bit of time? Or is it a one-off? The Eagle in the Valley. Yeah, I mean, let's get another one. And let's have a read, because I don't feel like digging through all of my inventory to find where we have it. Where did it go? What? Is it something we can't read or something, or what's the deal? Oh, here. The Eagle in the Valley. Once upon a time, there was an egg in a nest. Of course, one day it hatched. From the egg sprung a bold young eagle with closed eyes and a big smile on his beak. I think we may have read this, but we'll read it anyway. "Hello, world," said the eagle. But no one heard him. He opened his eyes. He was all alone. It was dark. Not discouraged, the eagle hopped out of its nest and began to walk in the great big forest before him. It wasn't long before the eagle ran into some other animals. First, he met a small dark creature with many legs. "Hello, sir," said the eagle. "Greetings," the creature calmly replied. "You seem new," it continued. "Yes, just born, in fact," said the eagle. "Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you?" "Well, I'm a spider, of course," said the spider. "Am I a spider?" asked the eagle. "Let's see, do you have 8 legs?" asked the spider. The eagle looked down. "Only 2, I'm afraid," responded the eagle. That won't do. All my spider friends have 8 legs. You're 6 short, the spider said, a bit saddened. Ah, that's a shame. It seems I'm not a spider. If only I had more legs. Thanks anyway, the eagle chirped happily before walking off. Good luck finding out what you are, spun the spider. The rain was getting worse. The eagle was starting to feel cold. Luckily, he found an umbrella next to a pond and was able to rest there for a time. There, he met a green creature with big, strong legs. Ribbit, it said. Ribbit? I don't know that word, said the eagle. It's not a word, it's just what I say, responded the creature. Ah, seems fun, said the eagle. Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you? Well, of course I'm a frog, said the frog. Am I a frog? Let's see, how high can you jump? Asked the frog. Oh, I don't know, I've never tried, the eagle said. The frog looked at the eagle expectantly, and then the eagle mustered all of its strength, from his legs down to his toes, but he didn't go very high. That wouldn't do. All my frog friends jump much higher than that. I wouldn't even call that a hop, let alone a jump, the frog said, a bit saddened. Ah, that's a shame. It seems I'm not a frog. If only I could jump higher. Thanks anyway. The eagle chirped happily before starting to walk off, but he was interrupted. Hey, wait, blubbed another slippery creature. I heard the whole thing. Can you swim? If you can swim, you might be a fish, shouted the fish. Oh, I don't know. I've never tried swimming either, said the eagle. That won't do. All of my fish friends started swimming as soon as they were born. I see, said the eagle. That's all right. Being a fish doesn't seem that interesting, really. Hey, you come in the water and say that, the fish protested. The eagle sensed that perhaps he had misspoke and it was time to leave, so he slowly removed himself from the conversation and waved goodbye. Good luck finding out what you are, croaked the frog. While you're finding out what you are, try finding some manners as well, splashed the fish. The eagle continued deeper into the forest. Suddenly, he heard a little voice. Hey, down here. The eagle brought his beak way down to the ground to see a tiny little creature shout at him through a megaphone. Hey there, little guy, say, if you don't mind me asking, the eagle began. Can it listen? I'm a flea, but that's not important right now, shouted the flea. And before you ask, no, you're not a flea, it continued. I've been following you for a while and I can't take it anymore. You're an eagle. An eagle, you hear me? Pleaded the flea. An eagle? Asked the eagle. Well, maybe, but what do eagles do? They fly, of course. They flap their wings and go up into the sky and travel all sorts of places. Just flap your wings a bit and see for yourself. The eagle saw no harm in trying the flea's request, so he did. He flapped his arms a little bit, but didn't go anywhere. Come on, you call that a flap? Really put your back into it, coached the flea. He spread his wings out and flapped up and down. He flapped frontwards and backwards. He flapped sideways and crossways, and even upside down. He flapped and flapped, but to no avail. He still wasn't going anywhere. Out of breath, he panted out. Whew, Mr. Flea, I'm terribly sorry, but I think you've made a mistake. I'm not an eagle. I can't be an eagle. I can't fly. Ah, nuts to you. I'm gonna go suck on a raccoon, the flea squeaked out before angrily pittering away. The rain started to get worse. It was really, really cold now, and the eagle started to shiver. He saw some fuzzy creatures up in the trees, so he climbed up to see if they could help him get warm. Hello, said the eagle. But the creatures didn't respond. They were chewing greedily on some acorns and didn't even look up at the eagle. I hate to interrupt, but the eagle began. Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you? Annoyed, the creatures stopped eating and looked up at the eagle. Obviously we're squirrels, chirped one of the squirrels. Again, really sorry, but am I a squirrel? Asked the eagle. The squirrels exchanged a quick, incredulous glance. Well, that all depends on one thing, really. What's your opinion on nuts? One of them asked. Nuts? I don't know, they're fine, I guess, replied the eagle. No, that won't do, said one squirrel. That won't do at all, said the other. Every squirrel loves nuts. We wouldn't hesitate to respond so. All of our squirrel friends obsess over nuts. Defeated, this is a bit weird. Defeated the milkman, something to celebrate. Explained one squirrel. This seems like an out-of-place text, potentially. We spend all of our time looking for nuts, eating nuts, and when we're not hungry, we still go out to look for nuts anyway, and then bury them so we can find them later and eat them then, lectured the other. The fact that you have no opinion on nuts just speaks volumes. Volumes, the first chimed in. Maybe I'm just a squirrel who doesn't like nuts, proposed the eagle diplomatically. Impossible, said one. Absolutely inconceivable, said the other. In fact, your non-nut-loving presence is starting to upset us. Non-nut-loving presence, said one of the squirrels. The squirrels began to edge closer and closer to the eagle. Yes, I can hardly bear to look at you, said the other squirrel, taking another step forward. Well, gosh, guys, I'm really sorry. But before the eagle could finish apologizing, the squirrels suddenly pushed him off the branch. The eagle fell down. He fell and fell, plummeting through the air. Terrified, he started to wildly wave his arms about until suddenly he wasn't just waving his arms, he was flapping his wings. And suddenly he wasn't falling down. In fact, he was falling up. He was flying. But it wasn't easy. He was getting tired already, and the rain wasn't making it any easier. He looked around for a place to rest. Just out over the horizon where the rain clouds started to end, the eagle, with his sharp eagle eyes, saw something that caught his interest. It looked like other creatures with wings. They looked just like him, and they saw him too. Come here, he could almost hear them say with their glances as they motioned towards him. Determined to meet his new friends, he closed his eyes one more time and said to himself, I can do this. I can fly. I am an eagle. And then the eagle finally found the strength to use his wings and soared over the mountain, away from the clouds to glide free in the skies of blue, happily ever after. Good story. Good story. Okay, so I hope this story is going to be inspiring for Fang, and he might decide to come out of his shell a little bit more, thanks to the book. So let's go ahead and give it to him. Got a spare, obviously, in the house, just in case we need it ourselves.
Pro gamer. Got it.
Pro gamer? Oh, okay, because we had to play some games, win some tokens, and get the book.
Huh?
Prize. Golden goose. Help. Help.
I won't always be here.
You need to speak up.
We want you to talk more.
Speak up, honey. Speak up.
It hurts to speak.
Be brave. It's gonna be okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's too much.
Remember the good times, honey.
Good times are gone.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
This I said we don't need it.
I want to read it again, Ma. All right, but it's the last time.
You really love this book, huh?
Yeah, it's my favorite, Ma.
Is this your favorite book?
As a child, Mother used to help me read this
Again.
every night. My favorite.
I love this book, Ma.
The good times. Before he came back.
We've heard of this he person before a few times. So I'm thinking we might learn a little bit more about this other person that was somehow involved in his life at some point.
You brought this? Let me show you, Builder. Once upon a time, there was an egg in a nest. From the egg sprung a bold young eagle with closed eyes and a big smile on his beak. He flapped his arms a bit, but didn't go anywhere. The rain was getting worse. The eagle was starting to feel cold. And then the eagle finally found the strength to use his wings and soared over the mountain, away from the clouds, to glide free in skies of blue, happily ever after.
Bravo, bravo.
Wonderful.
I'm glad we didn't see the entire reading from Fang because we had just read it ourselves, so that was good. That was a lovely story.
I had almost forgotten.
He can talk, he can talk, he can sing.
I am ready to try. For you, my friends. For now, must return to work. Let us meet again soon.
Wow. Alright, there we go. That was quite a bit of a development there. So Fang is really trying to be able to speak again. I guess he's got some kind of trauma that is making it very difficult to speak. This him or he must be this guy. He's, you know, I don't know if I want to say that he's burnt the face off, but it looks like this picture has been slightly burnt on the sides as well. Perhaps, maybe it was unintentional. Maybe he's gone through something, like maybe there was a fire or something like that. And that photograph is partially burnt.
Here.
I will have vegetables, bird. You will have crackers. Here you go. Yum. Okay. We know he likes carrots, but I wonder if we can give him anything else that he might like. Does he like cantaloupes?
X, say thank you.
No. Fang? At least we can give him like some stuff that he likes, so...
Thank you.
Yep. Alright. Very good. We did end up using quite a bit of meds in this episode, so I sort of want to just buy a few things since our money's not really going to be used for anything else. So, anti-cold medicine. Acquire to learn how to make anti-cold medicine. Can be made... Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll buy that, but does it do anything else aside from being an anti-cold medicine? Or... Okay, so a very good development there. Hopefully he enjoys the book. I think that I'm just gonna go home and just look after the machines ever so slightly. And I think we might be calling it an episode here. I'm not entirely sure if we may have reached an hour or if we're under an hour. But I think we might actually have more stuff happening in the next episode, because Fang did say that he wants to meet us again sometime soon. I don't know how long we have to wait for that. The other thing that we can also do is obviously speed up the entire process to see where we go with Azzy growing up. And yeah, I assume he'll have some sort of quest line for us to try and do at some point in his life. So Actually, do we have all of the fish that's required here? Yeah, we do. Okay, so Justice seems to like fish quite a bit. And I am, again, trying to replenish all of our ammunition, since we did use a little bit, but I mean, I didn't really get too far. I think we managed to get to like wave 8 or something along those lines, 8 or 9, and the enemies were just getting a little bit too spongy for us to be able to even, you know, defeat them within the time limit. Sweet potato pie. I might make a few because, again, as he keeps saying candy, candy, every time I give him something as a gift. So I assume he likes sweet things, but then every time I try to give him something sweet, he seems disappointed. So I don't know what's up with that. Right, let's just do a little bit of work here, and I think we'll be calling it an episode after. Let's just drop in maybe some rose willow here. Ooh, my bad. I think I'll take out a little bit of the rose willow here, and then we'll go in with more mushies. What day are we? Okay. Oh, and it's winter. Hang on. Are these mushrooms gonna even grow? I guess they are, because they're our own farm, right? But I won't be able to get more mushroom strains, so we've only got 30 left. I should have been collecting more mushroom strains for a while. Oh, that's alright. We can, like, grow other things instead of mushrooms for a while. So, all good. Now that that's done, I just want to spend a little bit of time topping up our fertilizer here. Yeah, not a bad development with Fang. I'm glad that he's starting to come around. Hopefully that book and that gift inspires him to be greater and to essentially understand who he is in the world, right? Like, I guess the story of the book itself had a bit of a message, not just to Fang, but to anyone in general, really, that sometimes it takes a bit of time to understand who you are and to then finally be comfortable about what your purpose might be in life. But anyway, didn't really mean to end on a very thoughtful and deep thoughtful note there, but anyway, it sort of happened. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. As usual, if you did, drop me a like down below. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.